Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you week 9 of APA Academy. 2 more to go. Your Chicago Corviknights taking on mid. Sorry, I'm adjusting the audio settings because I see that they're not in the right spot. There we go. There we go. So yeah, new audio, all that. Update video. Anyways, we're taking on mid in his Kentucky Torracats. He has a very busted team, a very difficult team to deal with. And unfortunately, I need a win because I'm kind of on life support right now. And mid has a lot to play for too. Not really, actually. Just more of like seeding because the top seed's still available. But we're currently in 10th at 3-5. We own head-to-head over the Brobats. We didn't play the Neo Kings, and we are differential loss to the Dread. So if we lose to mid 3-0 or worse, we go all the way down to 13th. I'm just checking the Discord right now to see if any matches had been played that haven't been pushed through yet. But I think they're all pushed through. Yes, they are all pushed through. So, unfortunately, the Kings haven't played. I kind of need them to lose. Who are you even playing? The Minnesota Lycan Rocks, which I believe is one of the worst records. Yeah, one of the worst records. Come on, beat them, please. Who's Grandmaster playing? Grandmaster is playing the Ampers. Ooh, this is going to hurt because I need both of them to lose. If I lose here to give me any sort of inside shot, plus I need the Brobats to lose. For me to have any sort of inside shot, plus beating Zombie. So we're not out of it, but we are literally on life support right now. As far as mid's team, or our team, I guess team we're rocking out with Gengar, Hydreigon, Milotic, Alcremie, Decidueye, Rhyperior, Hitmontop, Jolteon, Orbeetle, Flareon, and the big boy Caparajah. Somehow we let mid have Kyurem, Sylveon, Savali, Galvantula, Runerigus, Seismitoad, Virizion, Xatu, Heatmore, Skuntank, and big G-Max Melmetal. God, why does it have to be? Why did I have to play 4 Melmetals this season? Nope, so that's mine. Spoiler, Hitmontop. As far as what I think mid's bringing, a G-Max Melmetal. Where's the switch in on my team? There isn't. G-Max Melmetal literally just runs up on me. Caparajah, but, you know, I get superpowered or body pressed, and then... Yeah, I don't have a switch into G-Max Melmetal. There's a reason it's 15-4 and is probably, I believe, the kill leader here as well as WWC. It's stupidly broken. It needs to be banned. Melmetal? No. That? Yes. I think Kyurem makes a lot of sense because outside of Alcremie, what can check both of those mons? Nothing. I think Sylveon makes a lot of sense for Wish Passing to keep Melmetal healthy, Heal Bell to stop me from Will-O-Wisping Melmetal, and just being a Spadef wall, pretty much, because my best answers to it are special, besides Caparajah. And Caparajah gets checked in other ways by his team, Melmetal. I think Galvantula comes because Webs versus my team is very, very good. Slows down Gengar, doesn't slow down Hydreigon, but with my removers consisting of Decidueye and Hitmontop, besides Hydreigon, I'm more than likely expecting Sticky Webs from mid, just so Kyurem can go even harder versus me. I do think Virizion comes. Outside of Gengar, Virizion has a very good matchup versus me. It beats Caparajah. It can beat Rhyperior. Decidueye doesn't do a lot back. With Poison Jab, it beats Alcremie. It can beat Milotic unless I'm defensive. It can beat Hydreigon and be faster, and it can beat Gengar if it gets a Sword Stance up. So I do think Virizion has a lot of validity here from mid. And then the last one is probably Savali. What Savali, I don't know. But Savali makes a lot of sense from mid's perspective to allow him to defog if need be for hazard control. I don't think Runerigus would be the play. Seismitoad could come just to check up on my Lodic and be kind of a defensive headache for Caparaja, but I think Virizion checks it better. Xatu maybe comes, but that'd be to counter my own Sticky Web, potentially, when he's got his own Webber to web back. And Heatmore and Stun Tank, 0 use, probably not coming, but still need to be prepared for it regardless. So let's go ahead and jump into the 6 I'm bringing. Spoiler, Hitmontop was the first one that I showed off. Sorry, I gotta go get and sit in the Pokemon Center, because I don't want to have an accident where my game gets corrupted on accident with the land timer situation. So, Pokemon Art Box. There we go. Okay, well, I spoiled the whole team, so we'll just throw it up here, because then I don't have to switch back and forth with it. So, there's the 6. Up first, we have Hitmontop here, with leftovers, trying to give myself a little bit of recovery. We are max HP, 252 Adamant Nature, max attack, Intimidate ability, with 4 EVs in speed, because I just stuck the last 4 in speed. Close Combat, Rapid Spin, Toxic, and Stone Edge. So Hitmontop is my hazard removal, and I cannot toss that away, or I'm kind of SOL again, like I was versus Shuckle King. Hitmontop, if I get a spin off, unless it's Scarfed Kyurem, I actually believe I'm faster than Kyurem at base. Plus 1, no I'm not, I have to get 2 off. Yep, I have to get 2 off. Oh well, good to know. But I'm faster than a good chunk of his team once I get the first spin off. Obviously, Runerigus is a big problem for me, which is why I'm carrying Toxic, in order to Toxic that thing and then pivot. Toxicking Sylveon is really, really nice. CC beats the crap out of Kyurem. Intimidate maybe slows down G Maximum Metal a little bit, and then CC doing a bunch back. Stone Edge is for the Galvantula, also hits Kyurem. Hits the Xatu if that wants to try and come. CC will do neutral damage to Stone Tank. Heatmore gets Stone Edged. Defensive Seismitoad, I don't really do a lot to, so I basically just Toxic that as well. Galvantula, I Stone Edge, I said that. And Savali is just a wild card. I don't know what Savali is, but depending on what it is, I might be able to hit it. I don't know. So, but that is Senor Hitmontop. Up next, we have Scarf Gengar, with 240 in the speed stat, so I outspeed, and I'm Timid Nature, so I outspeed the Virizion naturally. Max special attack 252, and then 16 into the HP. Moveset-wise, we're running Sludge Wave, Giga Drain, Focus Blast, and Destiny Bond. This could be the only way that I get rid of that Melmetal, and it would suck to sack my Gengar off. To do that. But if Melmetal gets out of hand, Gengar's going to Scarf Destiny Bond, and Gengar's going to take that Melmetal. And yeah, that's really all I can do about that. Sludge Wave, if it's any sort of Spidef Sylveon, I am 3-shotting it, and Mystical Voice is going to, or Hyper Voice is going to do a ton back to me. If it's defensive, Sylveon, if Seismitoad doesn't come and it's defensive Sylveon, then Sludge Wave is 2-shotting, but if it's a Wish Protect set, I'm basically banking on a Poison, and I also have to switch out because I don't have 16 Sludge Waves, I only have 10. Giga Drain will take out the Seismitoad, it does a lot of damage to Runerigus, and then Focus Blast. Hope and a prayer to hit Kyurem with a Focus Blast and kill it. Hope and a prayer that I hit Melmetal with Focus Blast if it tries to switch in and 2-shot it. But yeah, this is if Melmetal gets out of hand. I go into this, I click Destiny Bond, and I sacrifice Gengar to take out the Iron Giant. Is it my best idea? Not even close. Will it work? Probably not. Am I going to try? Hell yes. That's my only option. To try and beat that thing. Up next, Rhyperior. Another Mon that Melmetal just kind of has its way with. We are Rindoberry again. God, please don't give me a Rindo roll. Don't hit me with that stupid Rindo roll like I had with Shuffle King. But as far as this, we are 252 HP, 252 attack, Adamant Nature, 4 in the speed. Literally the same damn set as Hitmontop, but different Mon. We do have Stealth Rock because the chip is nice. Earthquake, P-Jab, and Stone Edge. Best ways I have of hitting his team. Stealth Rocks are really nice for Kyurem. Depending on what type of Silvally comes, they're good chip. They're good chip versus Sylveon. Galvantula does not appreciate them. Xatu, if I get him up and Zatu's not there, doesn't appreciate them. It's something on Melmetal, as little as it may be. But Earthquake, P-Jab, and Stone Edge just do enough to this team that I can maybe get away with it. Stone Edge will kill Kyurem, depending on the Silvally. I don't know what happens. Sylveon's actually two-shot by Poison Jab, even if it is like max defense. I still two-shot with Poison Jab. Galvantula gets Stone Edge / Earthquake to Oblivion. Runerigus defensively I'm not doing a lot to. I kind of just Earthquake it. Seismitoad, defensive Seismitoad, I'm not doing anything to. Either. Virizion, I live a +2. No. I live a Leaf Blade, and I Poison Jab and kill. No, I don't kill. I do enough with Stealth Rocks that I kill. So if Virizion tries to switch in on me, I Poison Jab it, it gets damaged. Knowing mid, he will probably try to Swords Dance or attack into me. I'll live the hit, and then I can kill Virizion with Poison Jab, and Virizion no longer is a problem because mid's probably bringing it. Because Jed in APA Season 2 of Indigo 5-0'd me, 6-0 Season 3, 5-0'd me with it, and he'll try to tilt me. Stone Edge Xatu, Stone Edge Earthquake Heatmore, Earthquake Stun Tank. Earthquake is two-shotting Melmetal. It is not two-shotting G-Max Melmetal. It is four-shotting G-Max Melmetal. And I die to a double Iron Bash, so not much I'm doing there, but again, I don't have a way to deal with G-Max Melmetal. I just don't. I really, truly don't have a way to deal with G-Max Melmetal. That was my camera. That's not what I meant. That's what I wanted. Are you equipped? You are not equipped. Okay. Up next, we have Milotic here. It is Flame Orb. It is really nothing more to say. It's max. It's the same moveset I've been running for 3 or 4 weeks now. 252 bold, 252 HP, 4 in speed, 4 in special attack. I mean, it's literally the Milotic I brought versus Shuckle King. Scald, Haze, Recover, Toxic. I'm going to try and Recover Stall in front of that Melmetal and at least burn 2 turns of its max, if I can, because I won't die to a Thunder Punch. I will die to a G-Max Thunder Punch in Electric Terrain, though, but I could at least take out 2 turns that way. As far as what I do to mid's team, Scald does okay damage to Kyurem if it's Freeze Dry. With Specs, I'm kind of just SOL. I can Toxic it. I can Toxic Savali unless it's Savali Steel. I can Toxic Sylveon trying to sit in and Calm Mind on me, which is why I have Haze. I Toxic Galvantula. I Toxic Seismitoad. I Toxic Runerigus and then Scald it to death. Virizion, I Toxic. I can't do anything back. Xatu, I just Scald. Heatmore, I Scald. Skuntank, I Scald. If I somehow pull off a Scald Burn on Melmetal, I can survive 2 max Lightning Punches. Maybe. It's a roll, so I don't know. This Melmetal, man. Pre-game has just been bad, trying to figure out what to do about it. I just have a really brutal time with it. We do have Specs Tydragon. I killed a Melmetal with Specs Hydreigon. I'm gonna kill another Melmetal with Specs Hydreigon. 232 speed, so I'm faster than Savali. Creep to base 95. 208 special attack. 4 in defense, 64 in HP. Just because I didn't want to run an even HP number, that's why there's 4 in defense. Dark Pulse, Draco, Fire Blast, and Flash Cannon. I don't have U-Turn. I can't afford U-Turn. So this is it. Please, Mid, give me Melmetal on this thing once. Just let me smack it with Fire Blast and take it out. If he switches in Melmetal on Hydreigon and I Fire Blast, I would be so golden it wouldn't be even funny. Because I could get rid of that. Draco's going to take out Kyurem. Savali, I don't know. Sylveon's two-shot by Flash... two-shot by Flash Cannon with Specs if it's defensive. If it has any sort of special defense investment. I am not two-shotting with Flash Cannon. Galvantula dies to Fire Blast. Granted, Bug Buzz does a shit ton to me. Runerigus, I Dark Pulse. Seismitoad, I smack with Dragon Pulse. Or, not Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. Virizion dies to a Fire Blast. Xatu dies to a Dark Pulse. Heatmore, I Draco. Skuntank, I Draco. Melmetal, I try to kill it with Fire Blast. It's going to do a ton of damage. Basically what I foresee happening, and you can rewind in the video when his Melmetal comes out, is Melmetal comes in, kills Hydreigon after I do 50%. I go into Hitmontop, I Intimidate it, I close combat for 30-some%, die to a hit, and then I go into Milotic, live a hit, pray that I kill with Scald, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bang, Bob's your uncle. The other option is I end up going Gengar and Suicide with Gengar. But yeah, that's Big Boy Hydreigon. Last but not least, speaking of big boys, G-Max Caparajah is our last mon here. Oh god, I can't. Caparajah always gets revenge, and I feel so bad. I'm max HP 252. I'm 104 attack with Adamant Nature, 44 defense, 44 Spadef, 64 in speed. The defenses are just mixed. In order for me to live certain hits, I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I'm EV'd for that specific reason. 104 attack is all I need to do the damage that I can. 4 moves are Iron Head, Heat Crash, Power Whip, and Iron Defense. If I could get an Iron Defense up before Melmetal comes in, I'm in very good position. It also gives me max guard, so if I don't do that, I can maybe get Melmetal. I can burn a turn because Iron Defense will become max guard. I could burn one of his G-Max turns that way, sacrificing one of mine, but it's an option. Iron Head, Heat Crash, and Power Whip. So versus Mid's team, the Iron Head is going to put up max steel. If I could get Rocks and max steel spikes up, it would put a lot of pressure on his team from a hazard perspective because Kyurem would be taking 50% on entry. Depending on the Savali, it's taking 12%. Sylveon's taking 18% on switch. Galvantula is taking, I believe, 18% on switch. Runerigus takes damage. Seismitoad doesn't care. Virizion takes 12% damage, if I remember correctly. Xatu takes 18. Heatmore takes 18, or 12, something like that. Skuntank takes damage. Melmetal takes damage, but if I get the Iron Head or Iron Defense up, Virizion, Seismitoad, and Melmetal are a little easier to handle. The Iron Head, Kyurem, and Sylveon die. If I lose Caparajah, I can't beat Sylveon if it's got any sort of Spadef investment. I just lose to that thing. So I have to be very, very careful with Caparajah. Power Whip will take out Seismitoad, do a lot of damage to Rune. It sucks to put up that when I have EQ, but I need the EQ damage on the metal, so another problem. And then Caparajah Heat Crash also does a ton. It'll kill Galvantula. It two-shots Virizion. If I already have it up, it OHKOs Virizion. And G-Max Melmetal is not tanking 2 of them. So, yeah, I mean, Melmetal just comes in, clicks kill button, and I struggle. My lead is going to be very paramount here. I'm thinking probably of leading Hitmontop against his entire team, depending on what's there, just because I hit pretty much everything, and if Melmetal is led, I intimidate Melmetal turn 1 and try to keep that thing under control. So we'll see. But that is the team builder. I will see you guys when Mid and I get connected for the battle. Alright, Mid and I are connected, and apologies if you hear my brother in the background talking. So let's see what he's got. He brought Stun Tank. Okay, so it's really nice not seeing the Sylveon. He's got the Scum Tank instead. Sinnoh. Let's get that on here. Where are you, Scum Tank? Where is Scum Tank? There it is, right in front of me. Watch my time. Okay. Not sure why my battle music's not working. And Runerigus, not so Valley. Browse. Galar. Runerigus. Where is Runerigus? Rune. Apparently I don't have a Runerigus one, so but I gotta pick my mons. Hitmontop. I said in the team builder Hitmontop was my entry. So let me try to fix this while I'm doing it. Properties. Minus add. Files. Pokemon battle. Okay. There we go. Okay, we have music. Sorry about that. He sends out Virizion to start. Okay. So Hitmontop. Virizion. Swords Dance. At -1 close combat. My own close combat does a ton back. So with Runerigus here, I can't freely close combat, but I can go ahead and Toxic if the Runerigus wants to come in. If Mid Swords Dance is here, then I'm kind of just up the creek. Air Slash. Special, okay. And gets the flinch. Gotta love first turn hacks. Just gotta love first turn hacks. Well, you just have to love the first turn hacks. I'm going to Hydreigon. Go for Fire Blast. Make him think I'm scarfed. Miss? Okay, thank you. That makes up for the flinch. And now I'm going to get out of here for Gengar. Alright, I got him on the Focus Blast. So... Gengar, Giga Drain 10 to 12% should kill. Focus Blast 32 to 38. And go ahead and Focus Blast. If I miss, I'm very unhappy. Give me Melmetal. Skuntank. $55 to 65 is what that should have done. He's AV. 100% AV Skuntank. There's no denying that that's AV. Would he double into Virizion? Well, that's okay. I've got the Rindo. I've got the Rindo and this thing's so low that I can do whatever I want to it. Missed, that's unfortunate. And Rhyperior takes down Virizion. And my Rindo is still intact, and I don't have Runerigus, and I'm sorry, I will go grab. I'll try to find that here. Browse. Gen 8 Galar. There you are. You tricky little shit. I knew I had you. I've used you before. Okay, there. Sorry about that. Galvantula. Rhyperior to Galvantula. Energy Ball does 49 to 52. Earthquake should kill. If he wants to put up Sticky Webs, that's fine. I still have Hitmontop to spin him. He does put up the Sticky Web. He's sashed. So putting up rocks would be really nice. I can't, unfortunately, put rocks in right now. I have to attack into this thing. Yeah, I'll eat my Rindo. Thank you. Drink that. And Rhyperior gets a second kill. I unfortunately am not going to get my Stealth Rocks up, but... Kyurem can come in and finish me here. Yeah, so he's going to bring Kyurem in to try and finish it off here. Kyurem. Specs Kyurem, Ice Beam will kill. I then go into Caparajah. Earth Power. 82 to 96. It's gonna kill me. Yep. So down goes Rhyperior. Life Orb. Good to know. Rhyperior. So Kyurem. Hydreigon. Life Orb. Gengar does not kill with focus. Caparajah. My max. Steel Spike will kill, and I can get my spikes up, so I think that's what we're going to do here. Is we're going to go into Caparajah, and we're going to set up our Steel Spikes. I still have Gengar to take out Melmetal in the back. I don't have the ability to get my Iron Defense up, so... If he subs, then so be it. I'll still put my Steel Spikes up. Does switch into Renarigus, so this is defensive Renarigus. Scoperaja to Rune. Renarigus. Assuming dual hazards. 36 to 43 is what this Steel Spike's gonna do. Or Steel Surge, so. Yep, that's about right. And now I got the pointed stones around. It is leftovers, probably Wandering Spirit, so I'm going to unfortunately get Will-O-Wisp here. But I'm going to go for the max Overgrowth. With Rhyperior down, there's no real reason not to. He did not Will-O-Wisp me, okay. Yep, and so that's range. Melmetal's gonna come out in G-Max right after this, though, and take out Copperajah. But with Runarigus down, Gengar wins, or takes out Melmetal. So, go ahead and max Overgrowth again, just to take this thing out. Copperajah will end up taking out Runarigus. I lived that, yep. That was a crit. But max Overgrowth kills Runarigus. I do need to get these webs off the field sooner than later. He should either go Kyurem here to kill me. No, he goes to Melmetal. Yep, so he's going to Melmetal now. And I think it is perfectly viable for me to sack Copper here, go Gengar, click Destiny Bond. I'm going to be slower than this thing because of the Sticky Webs. Yep, so here he goes on the big boy. And he'll kill my Copperajah. So Copperajah dies to G-Max Melmetal. That thing looks so cool, but it's such a broken mon. Max Quake. Copperajah goes down, giving himself a Spadef boost. Back to full. Alright, mid. Let's go, bud. Gengar's come to reap your soul. And then I win this match with Hitmontop. Hi, mid! I'm taking you with me. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm more than dead. It doesn't... That doesn't affect Dynamax? Oh, no! I thought that affected Dynamax! Well, I probably just lost this game. I 100% lost this game now. He has 2 Spadef raises. I'm gonna Haze. Try to live the Thunder Punch. I'm not going to live the Thunder Punch, but I'm gonna try. And at least take out his boosts. Yeah, my Lodic isn't living this. Oh, it did. Okay, well now I'm burned, and I can recover stall. So... my Lodic... no metal. It's not banded. Pokeball. Well, I did not know that that is what happened. Electric Terrain. Thunder Punch does 43 to 53. Or 43 to 50, so he's never going to do more than 52. And I can stall out his terrain. Yeah. So I'm actually going to lose health because he high-rolled me. So I'm going to try and stall out the electric terrain, which I believe is 5 turns. Hmm. 24, so I lost 8. I think I can burn it, but I'll die on the last turn of electric terrain. I'm still faster with him on top. Recover. I'm trying to stall out the terrain, because as soon as I stall out terrain, I'll heal more than what he can do to me. He crit! Yep. And that's gonna end it. He gets a second crit. That's not the one I'm trying to remove. That's the one I'm trying to remove. Yeah, he gets a second crit, and that's gonna be the whole game, unfortunately. Two massive crits for mid there. Two incredibly massive hits. And he's faster than me, so he does have speed on him. Yeah. GG's to mid. Well played, because that gun tank just beats me at this point. I can't... I lock into Fire Blast and then I lose to... I just lose to, Kyurem. It's a 2-0, so that's probably going to bounce me out of playoffs. And I'm going to have to beat Zombie. I played the beginning of this so well, and just played this tail end so poorly. I should kill Melmetal here. If he goes Kyurem, then he's making a mistake, giving me Kyurem, and yeah. So at least I got rid of Melmetal. Crit did not matter. I wish I had gotten that the next turn on the Kyurem, because that would be amazing if I had crit the Kyurem. No Scun Tank. Scun Tank. Showdown. Assault. Fire Blast doing 48 to 57. Kyurem. orb. Yeah, there's play rough to kill me, so wouldn't have even mattered. So GG's to mid. I'll see if he wants to talk, but that's a 2-0 loss to me. And we just keep going, so I'll pause. If mid doesn't want to talk, then we won't talk, so I will either see you guys here shortly or not. Alright guys, I've got mid here. He decided to do a post game. I thought Destiny Bond would take out that G-Max.
Yeah, it's a weird mechanic that it doesn't.
It's so stupid because I couldn't find anything that said it wouldn't, and so I was like, okay, well if Melmetal gets out of hand, I'll just Scarf Destiny Bond and take it down.
I only knew that just because I used to, like, early in the generation, people would try that for VGC and it didn't work.
Yeah, I unfortunately didn't know that, so...
I mean, anybody would have made that mistake. It's a weird thing for just not to, for no reason.
Yeah. I felt like I played the beginning of that game so well, and I just
You really
choked the
I was on the back foot for so long.
Had I known that Destiny Bond wouldn't have done it, I would have just focus blasted in, and then lost Gengar regardless, gone Milotic and played the same series out, and I was one turn away from stalling out Terrain and crit me.
Yeah, but I was thinking in my game, if I didn't get that crit there, I would have just switched into Kyurem and clicked Freeze Dry. I don't know what you would have done. Like, you probably would have switched into, like, Hitmontop or something to try to take the hit.
I probably still would have sacked. Yeah, had you gone Kyurem, it would have been a 3-0 because I wouldn't have been able to do anything at that point.
Yeah.
So I guess the crit short term helped me.
Yeah, but it's hard to say because like it's all theory mining at this point.
Yeah. Were you Assault Vest Skuntank?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. I thought so. When I saw the damage, I was like, he's Assault Vest.
I needed something that could switch into Hydreigon because Sylveon had a terrible matchup this game just because of
I thought Sylveon
Copperajah.
Even with Copperajah, I thought Sylveon
No,
was
because
filming.
if you got those steel spikes up, it just would have taken 25% on switch in, and you could have just forced a lot of just kills with it, I felt.
Yeah, Special Virizion caught me. That's why I let Hitmontop, because I had this feeling you were probably going to try and lead it, knowing the last time I faced a Virizion, I got 5-0'd by it.
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, Jed back in... No, it wasn't Jed. It's someone that I've beaten pretty badly multiple times, and then they came back and got me for the first time. It was Indigo Season 3, but they had Virizion and it 5-0'd me.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I know that
Jimmy.
Battle now.
Jimmy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, well, Mid's gonna bring Virizion. He's probably gonna lead Virizion. It's either Virizion lead or it's Melmetal lead because Mid will go big and know that my team has no switch-in to Melmetal.
Yeah.
And either way, Hitmontop is fine because I can intimidate that and make it a little less of a problem. And,
I've really just led Virizion thinking he would lead Rhyperior with rocks.
No, and I kind of wish I had because I could have taken the sash away from Galvantula, but at the same time, Rhyperior wouldn't have put in as much work as it did.
Yeah.
I was really surprised how much work Rhyperior put in.
Yeah, I just made like one too many predictions, I felt, early game.
Yeah, like the Sticky Web, I mean, even if you hadn't the Sticky Web was fine. You didn't over-predict on that, in my opinion, because...
That was kind of a mid-ground play, I felt.
Yeah, with the sash, you were fine to do that. Just like with my Rindo, I felt comfortable hitting into you.
I was scared of maybe a potential Rock Blast.
I thought about it, and I ran Stone Edge for Kyurem to guarantee kill. Because I did not want Kyurem getting out of hand either, if you were like sub Kyurem.
Yeah, I thought about breaking sub, but I just thought the offensive pressure it brought this game was just really nice.
Well, I didn't have Stun Tank, and I didn't have Runerigus in my 6, but I got the others right, and that's where I think I made the mistake, was the Stun Tank. You didn't bring that thing all season, and then you brought it this match, and that caught me.
I just felt like it was a decent switch into a Gengar and a Hydreigon, which both kind of just destroyed my team. Outside of like a G-Max Melmetal.
Yeah, G-Max Melmetal was the only thing that stopped those two. I almost brought Flareon, but
Yeah, but
in hindsight,
Flareon,
I wish I had. But
Flareon would have just been a free switch into my Rune, I guess.
yeah,
It's like you could Flare Blitz me, but then I would take the Guts next turn.
no, I was bringing the un-Flareon set.
Oh, like the Sub-Toxic Wish.
No, the Toxic Willow Wish Lava Plume set.
I see what you're saying.
So I would have been, if I'd predicted right, I would have Toxiced into the Rune and then proceeded to Lava Plume it repeatedly.
Yeah, that would have done nice. Just looking back at it.
Yep, and the Will-O-Wisp would have been beautiful because it would have shut Melmetal down.
Yeah.
It's like how I brought it with versus Grimmsnarl a few weeks back. I almost brought the Flareon and I was like, but Sylveon just hard walls it, and if Sylveon comes, it's probably Wish, Protect, Heal Bell, Mystic Fire, or Moonblast, and then it's just annoying for me to deal with.
It was a very weird matchup I felt on both sides.
Yeah. AV Skuntank got the best. I forgot that thing got play rough too, because I was sitting there calking, and I was like, I'll Fire Blast, it's not going to be able to hit me back super hard. I'll Fire Blast again, kill the Skuntank, and walk away with a 1-0 loss, and then Skuntank used play rough. I was like, shit.
Yeah, it was
I
just...
forgot about that.
It was just one of those things where, like, I can't remember how I figured it out, but I think I watched somebody use Play Rough Skuntank or say something about it. So I was like, it's a decent Hydreigon check.
Yeah, it was good. I'm a little mad that I got the unnecessary crit on the Melmetal.
Yeah.
I would have much preferred that crit versus the Skuntank.
Actually, what item were you
Specs.
on your Hydreigon?
Specs.
I think it might have been a roll, if my calc was right.
I was 252 modest specs.
Okay,
No,
let me
I was
just pull
timid.
that
I was timid because I was outrunning your.
Yeah, you killed me. I messed up my calc in the game.
Yeah.
But not like I could have done
I
anything else.
Unless you had Spadef investment, I kill through max HP because I did that to.
Yeah, I was.
With Specs Hydreigon.
Yeah, I was 196 HP, 252 attack with 60 speed.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have cleaned
it
with Specs. Oh well. The Focus Blast miss saved my Hydreigon's butt.
Oh, that made me mad, but it was like...
I mean, you flinched me turn 1, so...
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal when I flinch.
And we both picked up crits on each other, so, like, it's...
Like, the crit on G-Max not G-Max Metal, on the G-Max Copper Jaw didn't really matter, because...
Oh god, no, not even close.
But it's still kind of cool seeing that much damage done at once.
Yeah, as soon as you crit me, I was like, that doesn't matter, because literally Melmetal comes through, and then Melmetal says, hello, my name is Melmetal.
Yeah.
Import, export, come here, you. I ran a lot of 252 sets, just be aware of that.
I mean, I usually do, too.
I don't like... Come on, Pokepaste. I don't like to if I don't have to, because it's just unnecessary. Like, if the difference is... Okay, well, if I'm max, I do 80%, versus if I'm 100 and I do 76%, versus being bulky enough to take X hit. I'd rather take X hit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, max Rune, which is what I had. Life Orb, Kyurem. Okay, so definitely would have gotten screwed by the Kyurem.
Yeah.
You were highly dependent on webs. If I'd cleared those with Hitmontop at any point, then Kyurem would have been very, very...
Yeah, it wasn't like I was like... Because like, he still could have missed moves to where like it might have not mattered. But like, webs were like completely necessary, but like they just made me feel a lot better this matchup.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured if Galvantula was coming, you were going to try and put webs, because if you slowed Caparajah down, then your Melmetal would be faster, and
Yeah, it just helped me to where like I didn't have to try to aggressively speed creep. I could still run like a lot of HP investment with
yeah,
things.
and it would negate whatever I was running a Scarf on, unless it was Hydreigon, because
Yeah,
I'm sure you noticed that I constantly run a Scarf and a Spexer, one way or the other, so...
that's just one of the best ways to run Hydreigon is with a choice item.
Yep. And then Gengar usually gets the other one depending on what I need. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not too surprised by anything really on.
I mean, you brought it down to a 2-0 loss. It's not like you got destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, last time I think you 6-0'd me. No, you
No.
5-0'd me because I took your Charizard away from you, and then you 5-0'd me.
Yeah, I think he freezed me, but that was like a year and a half ago at this point.
It's almost been 2.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, back when I was still fresh-faced and didn't know what the hell I was doing. Wait, that's still... I'm not fresh-faced, but I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Just gotta keep your chin up sometimes. It took me a while to get, like, really decent at the game.
Oh, fuck, I'm in 12th now, too. Well, if I can somehow miraculously knock Zombie off...
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still ahead of the Dreads, the Nidokings still haven't played, the Grobats haven't played.
Yeah, if you pick up a win
For the
next
love of
week...
God, Flame, please win this week. If Flame wins, and I own the head-to-head over Ruit. Flame and Shuckle King. Shuckle King's my friend this week.
Does he play Root?
Yep. So if Shuckle King can beat Root, and beat him by a... Yeah, if Shuckle King beats Root, that pushes him back below me, and if...
Yeah, because I fight
beats
next week.
the Nidokings, that'll push them below me. So then it becomes... Who else is at 3 and 5? Dre, Grandmaster. So if he loses... Yeah, if he loses to the New York Yampers, then I scurry my way back up to a 10th, and I have to win to preserve.
And I battle Root next week, so if I beat him and you win, and like a few things go your way, you can still make playoffs.
Yep, that forfeit to
JB
is gonna come back to haunt me. I can already tell.
Who knows? You never know what's gonna happen.
Yep. So, well, guys, I'm gonna wrap the video here, just because I know we're almost to an hour, and that's a long video. So, thank you guys for watching Mid. Thanks for doing a post game.
No problem.
His channel's linked down below. Go check him out. He does a lot of Wi-Fi related content, which, if you know any leagues that are looking, throw me a bone, my friend. I want to get into more Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can check him out. He does a lot more Wi-Fi. Does a lot of... I don't know if you do Showdown still. Probably.
I don't really do, like, upload Showdown leagues, but I still play in them.
Yeah. So if you're looking for more draft content, definitely go check him out. Did you do your Q&A yet?
No, I'm recording that either tomorrow or Sunday.
Never mind, I can't tell you guys to go throw him some questions because he's recording it before you see this video. But
no, I'll push it back another week if you want your people to...
I mean, it's your video, Mid.
No, I'll push it back so they can...
So hit his Twitter, go ask him a question, and see if he answers it in his video. So I will see you guys next time.